Hello everyone, Grandpa the Nerd here, and welcome to Grandpa's movie review. Short movie review. I don't do big movie reviews. I'm not a critic. I don't have the knowledge of being in the business. I don't have the knowledge of what it takes to be an actor. All I know is what it takes to be a normal, everyday, average Joe. And even then, I don't know how that goes sometimes. But I want to do this anyway because it's a good movie and I think people should see it. It's not is it a blockbuster? Is it a Martin Scorsese film? Well, no, it's an independent film, which I really enjoy more than I'll enjoy Hollywood blockbusters. Yeah, I love to see Vin Diesel car putting it around and shooting cars into space. Yeah, I love stuff like that. But when it comes down to true enjoyment of a film, I like independent films, and it's for a couple of reasons. The number one reason is heart. When you do an independent film and you struggle, when no one's throwing money at you. Now, I don't know, like I said, I don't know how the movie industry is, okay? But I'm pretty sure that when people are throwing money at you, life is easier. I'm just saying. And when you have to go around and get money and talk and wine and dine people, that's different. Here's my script. What do you think? I don't know. What's it going to be like? Let me see what else you've done in this business. I don't know how it goes, but I know it's got to be difficult to make a movie, period. So if you write a movie and direct a movie and you get all the funding and you do it yourself, that's where I get the word heart, because they put their heart and soul into these films. And it's the love of the film, they don't have to do this. They could just try to sell their scripts and just let someone else and make a quick buck, but they want to make it. So that's why I really like independent films. And it harkens back to me being a child and seeing Roger Corman films and really enjoying them, and then finding out later on in life that Roger Corman did B movies. When you're a kid, you don't know the difference between a B movie, a AAA, or whatever alphabet y'all want to put on them. You don't know that kind of thing. And then I even grew more to appreciate B movies when Mystery Science Theater came along. Because they were making fun of it, but it was still, it encouraged me to see the movie without Crow and Servo down there picking on it, basically. So it opened my eyes to even more B movies. So, and then B movie TV came along, and I realized there were some movies back in the day that I loved to death, but I didn't realize they were actually B movies. You know what I mean? So I would be a terrible movie critic because I would be hanging out in the slums and the dumpsters. Not saying this movie that I'm going to review is a dumpster movie. I'm just giving a prime example. I'm the kind of guy that would hang out with the independent people and because there's heart there. I like when you love something and you cherish something, it means something. Just it's like with music. You make songs and no one hears them and they're not the best in the world, but you wrote them. They're your babies. I love that stuff. So that's why I like independent films. Could I review a blockbuster movie? Well, yeah, I could. Maybe I will, but I really enjoy the independent films. I like to see, people in their infancy as per like some of these. Oh, I remember seeing that act, going to the theater or watching a movie on Blu-ray that was done by Columbia Pictures, and you're like, oh, dude, I remember when I saw so-and-so and such and such. So, that's why, I'm pretty much, I like independent films. So let's get on with this one. This one is called The Devil's Left Hand. It's from 2023. It's called The Devil's Left Hand. And I reviewed a movie a little ways back. Sorry I'm running behind on these, but I am having a medical problem. And I have slowed things down a little bit. But Beneath Us All, he wrote and directed Beneath Us All. And as you know, I like that one too. If you didn't see the review, when you go back to my main page, you'll see it there. Anyway, this one's called The Devil's Left Hand. It's written and directed. Got my cheat sheet here because I remember the movie, bad with names. But it was directed and written and directed by Harley Wallen, like I said, who did Beneath Us All. And that was, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I love the vampire look. I love the special effects. It was a good movie. And like I said, there was, undertones. Just when you're done with this, go back to my list of movies, videos, however your Facebook has it listed. Or Facebook, your YouTube, whether you're on the computer and they run this way, or you're on your phone and they run this way, check it out. It's called Beneath Us All. But this movie is called The Devil's Left Hand. And here's a few people that are in it. Just a few. Lauren Landon plays the mom. Jan Birch, Jan, plays the father. Katie Wallen, I think that's how you pronounce it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I've never met you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I think it's Katie Wallen. She plays Cassidy. She's the girlfriend of the main character. And Harley Wallen plays Zebula. And let me tell you, you know what? Keep that in thought. The Zebula character. And Aphrodite Nikolovsky plays the medium. And then there's, other characters, but I would be here all day going through them, so I'm just going to go with the ones that are on the top build people. So this is a movie about a demon. Well, it centers around a demon as the bad guy. But it's about a boy. Hello, Daddy. It's about a man and his friends, and they have a seance. Which, okay, let me explain something to you first. When people die, they're gone, right? You have to mourn, because that's how you got to mourn, and then you have to let it go. You can remember them forever, but that's it. They're gone. There's a lot of people out there that don't believe in things. Like, I don't believe in Bigfoot. I don't believe in the Loch Ness Monster. I don't believe in UFOs. I don't believe in paying taxes. There's a lot of people that have their beliefs and their non-beliefs. Me, I believe in demons and ghosts. You can laugh, point, make fun of, but I believe in demons. I believe there's something going on there. Now, I'm not a religious person, but it doesn't mean I don't believe there's something going on out there. So, seances, bad idea. Bad idea. Don't do them. Just let it go. Be like Elsa and let it go. All right, so, but anyway, there's a demon called Agramon, and it's a very powerful demon. Now, there's a line in the movie which I'm about to butcher, but if you want to hear the line in its perfectness, you need to watch the movie. But Zebula says, I would like to say so-and-so is the devil's right hand, don't remember the demon's name, and Agramon is the devil's left hand, and the devil is left-handed. I was like, ooh! So, it's about demons. But first off, let's get to the quality of the film. Visually, there's nothing wrong with it. Visually, it's great. There were not a lot of places in there where you're like, what? I can't. It's kind of dark. It was great. Like I said before, it looked like it was, to me, I don't have a 4K monitor, and that's what I'm saying. My eyes are so bad, I can't tell difference. It looked like it was in 4K to me, but I'm sure it was just in 1080. But it looked really good. No dark spots. The only problem I had, and I don't know if it's my old age with my eyes, with my ears or not, but I did have a few spots where I had a hard time hearing it. I didn't, I had to like, what? And go back a little bit and re-listen. Now, I am in my basement, pipes, so I don't know. But don't hold it against the movie. Even if there are some spots where it was hard to hear, that's cool. The movie's still good. Didn't change the fact that the movie's good. So visually it looked good. The special effects, like I said, the special effects on Zebula are magnificent. They are awesome. I'm not going to get into too much because I want you to see it, and I don't have a picture of it because I didn't take any screenshots, but I'm not a professional. So you can hate on me all you want, but I'm not a professional. But the makeup on him is awesome. They did a wonderful job. It wasn't heavy duty. It didn't look. I thought it was real at first. I didn't realize this character was the director at first, And when I saw the scars, I was like, whoa, dude, they found somebody was. That's how good it looked. I was stumped. I thought it was really. Just you need to see it. But I will say this about Miss Vesna. She looked better with the dreadlocks in her hair. They should have left the dreadlocks in the whole movie, but there were some scenes without it. But the dreadlocks, man. So anyway, these people have a seance, and this demon is brought back, or brought to crosses over and enters our world kind of thing, and hurts some people. Now all the kill scenes, to me, they used it was the same kind of attack. The neck, the face, but it looked really good. Like I said, the special effects in this film were great. I would not, like I said, if this is the same person who did the makeup on Beneath Us All, once again, great job. But, everybody in the movie did a fine job. There was 2 actors in the movie that, to me, it bugged me, just to be honest with you. It just bugged me. And it wasn't anything bad. The sister, there's 2 sisters in the film. And it's the one, when you see it, I can't remember the characters' names. I do believe it's this the one who played Tiffany. I don't know if she's new at it or what, or if it just wasn't coming off. She had a bad day. I don't know, but her character kind of a little bit, not her character, her acting to me was a little off. Wasn't bad, it was just a little off. And then the gentleman who played the police officer, his voice was kind of scratchy. It was kind of like, I don't know, it was weird. But that's just me. You gotta everybody has pet peeves. Everybody has pet peeves, and you can't blame people for that. So that was my only qualms with the acting. And they didn't do a bad job. It was just hers was off, and his voice kind of bugged me a little bit. Because I don't know if he was pretending to be that raspy voice police officer, or if his voice was really like that. Now, if his voice is really like that, I apologize, because you can't help how your voice is. But it was like, So, I might have a different outlook if I knew his voice, but to me it just sounds like he was trying for the raspy voice police officer, that hard edge cop, and it wasn't working for me. But like I said, still did a fine job. It's just, those were my 2 pet peeves, You got to have a pet. Okay, there's 3 pet peeves of this movie. I'm getting to the 3rd one. And I should post a picture of it somewhere around here. When they went to the house to scope things out for the first time, I do believe it was the first time, Zebula has this awesome coat. Totally looks the part of a demon hunter. Like, out of every movie or novel you've ever read, and you think this is what a demon hunter looks like, he looked like it in that coat. It kicked ass. And then the seance lady, the medium, she had on this cool hat. And I sat there and I looked for a minute, and I'm like, okay, who came up with this idea? Because he should have the hat on. The hat. No one see Van Helsing? Demon hunters, stuff, they wear hats. They got to have the cool hat. She had the hat. He had the outfit. She needed like a babushka or something on her head, and he needed the hat. Now, said and done, it's been filmed already, but shame on you, whoever didn't look at that one day and go, wait, I think we need to do this way. Shame. But, I'm just kidding. It did bug me, though, but I'm not, really no shame. It bugged me. But, so anyway, they have a seance in the house, and this demon, Agramon, crosses over and causes all sorts of havoc amongst the people. And crazy shit ensues. A distant relative, not distant relative, just fuck it. His dad comes back from the other side, and you need to see it. It's a really good movie. They have, the actors are good, the directing's good, the editing's good, the music is good. There's nothing really, like I said, I gave you my pet peeves. It's my only qualms about the movie, but they do not take away from the fact that the movie is really good. I would recommend it. If you like demon stuff, I would recommend it. It moves a little slow. I am going to say that, put that out there. It moves a little slow. You don't get a lot of stuff till towards the end. It's a lot of laying the foundation for the movie. I would have liked to have seen the demon a little more often in the beginning, but To each their own how they put their movie together. It still doesn't take away. There's a lot of things I would prefer. I'd prefer there to be more chips in the bag, but I still buy the chips, right? And I still like the chips. I'm just, the flow could have been a little different for me. But we're all different. And that's why I don't say I'm a critic. And I don't say this, that, and the other. Because you may not like this movie. I like it. I like the Waltons in Little House. I have friends who can't stand it. Doesn't mean that they haven't tried it. So you got to try this movie. It's called The Devil's Left Hand. It's, like I said, it's worth the try. I liked it. Whether you like it, that's on you. But I did like it. It had a great story. And, it felt, I don't think, from my recollection, I don't remember any, it was original. It was original. I don't think I've seen a movie that had the same basis of the story as this one did. So you have to check it out. But yeah, it's called The Devil's Left Hand from 2023. And once again, I'll give you that. It's called The Devil's Left Hand, and it is from writer-director Harley Wallen. And I'll probably have a picture of him, or I'll put some pictures up of the actors and actresses. I don't know what I'm going to do when I edited it together, because I'm 52 years old. Well, I'll be 52 years old in 9 days. So, no. Yeah, 9 days. On the 19th. I'm bad with math. So I'll be 52. I don't have all the cool skills that all these YouTubers have and studios backing me to help me edit stuff. So you get this amateurish stuff. And it's because I'm an amateur. But anyway, I've gone on long enough. You need to see this movie. It's called The Devil's Left Hand from writer-director Harley Wallen. And I'm hoping to see I'd like to see some more movies from this guy. I really would. So if you make any more movies, I don't know if he even sees these, but if you make any more movies, keep me in mind, and I'll review it. But, there went my phone. I forgot to put it on silent. Ruin the whole video. Edit, take it out. No, I'm just going to leave it in there, just to prove, more proof that I'm such an amateur. So, yeah, if you got an older movie you've made, if you can get me a copy of it, I'll watch it, and I'll review it. Maybe we can, try to boost some of the views if it's streaming somewhere, or get you some sales. I'm just saying, I love movies, and I love independent films. So keep that in mind if you do see this. I doubt you will, but in case you do. You make great movies, sir. And you act. You can act. You're not like, you can act. So I wouldn't mind seeing more. Just saying. But anyway, I'm Grandpa the Nerd. See The Devil's Left Hand. And until next time, I love every one of you. And I'll see ya. I gotta push the button. I'm such a goob. Hey guys, I almost forgot. I'm a guy stickler for tidbits. I know my microphone's probably far away. I hope you can hear me, but I totally forgot about this. There was a calendar hanging on the wall, and it was from Highlights. Gen Xers, you remember going to the dentist? It's the only magazine you could find in the dentist office was Highlights. So I just thought it was cool about the Highlights magazine. I'm tacking this on the end with a little picture up in one of these corners. It's thriller night. Anyway, Highlights, dude, I miss those. Those were cool. But yeah, a Highlights calendar. That was awesome. Just had to point that out. If you make a movie, I pay attention to what goes on outside. I pay attention. So watch them boom mics and stuff. Watch them, because I'm watching you.